I don't think I would have done exactly what you told me not to do. Is I would have listed above what I was even possible of getting for the house. I wouldn't have had a very big market looking at it. And then so many, the listing on Craigslist had like, man, there's over 700 and something likes on that original post and two or 300 shares. And however you did that, it just blew up and went crazy on the market. Had so many people inquiring about it. It was fun watching it.
This is Dave Pinello, Cities Real Estate, and I'm here with Richard Smith. We had the probably the most successful listing and open house to date with this with your house, and I just want you to tell your story.
It was awesome. We were looking to sell our house, trying to cash out as much as we can to buy some property we're going to build on. And the painter that was painting in my house, helping me out with some things, he referenced me to David at Cities and said, this is the way you need to go, that he's really aggressive and you can't go wrong. And I hadn't picked a realtor. I kind of thought on selling on my own. And I had a lot of wrong ideas in my head. And David kind of set me straight. The first time you visited, I was wanting to list high. And you told me that was a bad idea. We didn't want to be on the market too long. And sure enough, we listed and came out at 20,000 higher than our listing price, which came in right at what I was wanting to get for the house. So the tactics and listing was just perfect. Everything went great. Very first visit when I really made up my mind when you met with me and my son, you kind of straight face. You asked after we talked about everything. I asked, well, what's this going to cost me? And you said 6%, and I'm like 6. You know, I'm trying to work it, and you just stared me down, so I should be charging 8. Because when a guy has confidence, but I'm really glad we went with you. Everything couldn't have been any smoother. I handed it over to you, and I walked away, and it's done. And it was great.
Talk about the open house. This was crazy.
Open house was crazy. Everything blew up on Facebook. The advertisement that you guys did on Facebook and everywhere else, it went crazy. It had over like 90 people come to the open house. Nobody could get up and down the streets. It was parked up and down the roads.
At one point, I counted 22 cars parked in your street.
Yeah, it was awesome. We had offers by the end of the day, and I remember I texted you quickly. We have any offers yet? You said, "Hang on, it's gonna take a second." Next thing you know, you send me another text said, "We got to offer 20 over." So
I was like, "Oh,
all right, here we go."
It's awesome.
And it kept coming in. But
I think we got 8 or 9 offers the day after the open house.
Right.
But go ahead.
Yeah, and the team that you have, and especially even just references, because I had a few things I wanted to do in the house, and I asked you, well, do you have anybody for flooring? Who do you suggest for painting? You said, I got a guy. Well, you suggest somebody for cleaning. I've got a guy. It just made it so easy because I was so busy.
Yeah.
And this was the whole reason I decided to go with you anyway, because I was busy and there was no way I could handle this on my own. It was way too big. And just to be able to call somebody and they came out and gave me better rates than anybody out there, it was super. It was just a super experience.
Got 92 people at the open house.
That was incredible.
498 shares on Facebook and 992 likes and 500 comments. So just, woo!
Social media. That's crazy.
Yeah, they love it.
It's great.
Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
You bet.
And, man, A-teamer. Ooh,
thanks, brother.
Yes, sir.